What's up YouTube? Welcome back to today's video. First off, hope you're all having a great day today. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at some footage from this past Saturday's B main event at the Red Bluff Outlaws. If you saw Saturday's vlog, it was a roller coaster of a day. We started off going third quick out of 32 opens, which is one of my best qualifying runs of the season. I'm really starting to dial in qualifying. I kind of figured out a little bit of a secret. Now I'm not going to say the secret because then I think I would give everyone else a little bit of an advantage. But anyway, I've kind of figured something out in qualifying, which set us up to start second row outside of our heat race, and we needed to go fourth to second to transfer to the A main event. And it was not going to be easy. I had the Shark Sean Becker starting second row inside. He qualified pretty good. And one thing I want to say about the Shark is he can just show up to Red Bluff. He'll run there 3 or 4 or 5 times a year, and he'll show up and he'll qualify in the top 10 or even in the dash, which is insane. Just shows the talent level that guy's got. He's one of the best to ever race outlaw karts. I respect him so much. And then in front of me, I had Mike Wheeler. Mike, he ended up winning the A main event later that night, and he's also one of the best. He's a Red Bluff Outlaw champion, and I think that season he had 7 A main event wins. He's accomplished so much as well. A Speed Sport Challenge winner, tons of other big races along the West Coast. So Mike, another one of the greats of the sport. I had both of these guys in my heat race, and I had to beat at least one of them to transfer. So anyway, first lap, I hit the wall, knocked the chain off, ended up having to restart 6. These guys, everyone got me back out there super quick. I think we only spent about 30 seconds in the hot pits. Got back out there and then ended up going over on my lid after some guys were racing really hard in front of me, and I kind of just got the short end of the stick. It wasn't really anyone's fault. It was just hard racing. Someone got sideways, and I happened to just be right behind them. So anyway, that sent us to the alphabet soup, and like I said, I didn't get a chance to talk much in the vlog, and especially when you do have to go through the little alphabet soup, I'm not able to show any GoPro of the lower A mains, and I really wanted to talk about B main events, because those are very, very crucial. So I had to run the C, transferred out of that pretty easily, just ran behind Tyler Seavey, wanted to start on the outside of the B anyway, so I kind of just let him go. Wanted to try out the car because I was in a whole different car for the C and B main event. I'm not super big on being comfortable in a car. I mean, of course, like, I like to have things right, but if the pedal is like ½ inch too far away, you know, like little things like that, I can kind of just deal with it. The main difference sitting in Jimbo's car versus mine was just I was a little bit farther away from the seat. I could deal with it for the night. I mean, these guys brought a whole new car, so I wasn't complaining at all. It was totally fine. So I ran the C, just trying to get comfortable, feeling a little bit different. Of course, the engine felt a little bit different because all of Jimmy's engines, they all have different personalities, we like to say. You know, one might just have a lot more power down the straightaways, or one is really good running the bottom side of the racetrack. They all have different personalities, and I was just trying to get used to this one, which I actually had ran before I didn't even know. The engine that I was running was Holly, which I ran it the previous season before, a great engine that Jimbo built. Anyway, so we ran the C, and now we go into the B main event. In the B, the crazy thing about Red Bluff is some tracks, you know, their B main event, it's kind of just like an easy transfer, stay in the spot you need to be. That's not Red Bluff at all. Unless you're probably out front leading, I would say it's not a guarantee at all. Sometimes second, but the thing is, with double foul restarts, if you get trapped on the inside, or if your lane doesn't go, you can go backwards in a hurry. And at the Red Bluff Outlaws, a B main event could easily be an A main event. It's just so many stacked drivers. I would say there was 3 or 4 guys that went home before the A main event. You know, they didn't make it out of this previous B main, and they could have easily ran top 5 in the A. There's just so many good drivers. You have to avoid wrecks, you have to get through everything, and you just overall have to put yourself in a spot to transfer. But anyway, this particular B, I started on the outside. I knew I needed to go forward, miss as many wrecks as possible, kind of hang out early on, but not wait. It's almost like Talladega. You have 20 laps to go at Talladega in NASCAR, and everyone's like, is it go time? Is it go time from the back? That's kind of how it feels for a B, because you know there's usually going to be a wreck early on, and if you can miss that, you're going to have a good chance at transferring. So here in just a second, I'm going to show you guys the GoPro footage because it's really, really exciting. You'll have to see how there's a lot of strategy that comes into you. Of course, you want to start on the outside on the restarts. You want to throw the sliders at the right time, and you don't want to cause a crash or anything, and you want to try to avoid all the crashes. But one thing before we do watch the footage, I do want to say, if you guys want to watch Fast Forward Media this weekend, it is free to watch. It's my gift to you guys. You have been supporting me through if I have a bad race or if I have a good race, and I can just not thank you guys enough. So if you stay tuned, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Saturday, the live stream will go up on my YouTube channel, and you guys can interact with all your other buddies in the live chat and the comment section. So definitely use that and enjoy it, and I'm so happy I'm able to do that for you guys. So anyway, tune in, but now let's watch the B main event. what a crazy B main that was. We transferred, and honestly, I thought we were going to get to like 4th or 5th, and I was happy with that, or even if I could just sneak into the final transfer spot. And I would say I was confident I could transfer, but there was a little thing in me that was like, this is going to be really tough. You look at that B, it was one of the most stacked we've had all year. I mean, Tyler Seavey, Brandon LaChance, all those guys didn't transfer. Now, they kind of got caught up in an unfortunate circumstance and how it all happened. They all got caught up in a wreck that caused them to have 2 spins, but you know, just when these guys, I mean, Tyler Seavey's probably going to end up being our champion this year. He's leading by 54 points. Brandon's running 4th in points. So top-notch guys. These guys have won multiple Open A main events, and they don't even transfer. It just shows how tough it is. One more statistic I have to say. So this is how tough the Red Bluff Outlaws are. This year, there is not one open driver that made every A main event. 0. And usually in years past, it's like 1 or 2, and it always comes down to the final races. But this year, it's 0. No one has made every A main event. Just shows how tough the competition is there. And I'm very thankful to have a track that close, because in my opinion, Red Bluff has made me the driver that I am today. In that B, I found myself kind of hanging out a little early on. My car wasn't that great on the bottom, so I needed to get to the top as quick as possible, but at the same time, when they're all kind of jumbled up on the top, I tried to make something happen on the bottom, but I knew it was just go time, and I had to start getting really, really aggressive. And fortunately, it played out in my favor, especially with that single file restart at the end. I knew we had it, and we were going to transfer to the A. But I think from a racer standpoint, we can all agree B mains are very, very stressful. There's nothing worse. Honestly, I think a B is more stressful than an A main event, and I would say probably the heat race is more stressful than all of it, because you want to transfer out of that and just get directly into the A. But anyway, that is going to end this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share. Let me know if you want me to do more of these. I know I haven't done a bunch of different videos besides our races on the weekend. I've had some, you know, I did like the axle changing video and some other stuff that's kind of just incorporated with the Red Bluff Outlaws. I definitely here soon, once the weather gets a little bit better, I'll be able to go do stuff outside and tons of other fun racing videos as well. But I'll see you guys all in the next one. Hopefully you guys all tune into Fast Forward Media. Remember, it's free to watch on my YouTube channel. Hang out, grab popcorn, grab a drink, and just watch some good racing at the Red Bluff Outlaws. But once again, thank you guys so much for all the support, and I'll see you guys all this weekend. Deuces.